name's Gail Pellerin. I'm the former Santa Cruz County Clerk, Registrar of Voters, and I am here at the Homeless Garden Project. We have a long-standing tradition of celebrating our beautiful downtown store on First Friday in December. We celebrate all that our trainees have accomplished, from the first seeds planted in the greenhouse in spring to planting, tending, and harvesting and drying the flowers, herbs, and fruits that are used in our wreaths and other products sold here at our store. We invite the outgoing mayor and the incoming mayor of the city of Santa Cruz to highlight the city's meaningful partnership with our work and to provide a larger perspective. This year, due to COVID, we're celebrating online both our partnership with the city of Santa Cruz and our trainees' successes, including their work to set up and reach goals for improved well-being, a job, and housing. It's my honor to introduce our current mayor, Donna Meyers. Donna has more than 25 years of experience in community and environmental projects. She holds a master's in city and regional planning and professional experience with local government, the Association of Monterey Bay Area Governments, and the National Marine Sanctuary Program. Donna has been the City Parks and Recreation Commission Chair and was the board president of the Santa Cruz Museum of Natural History, guiding a 20-year plan for our parks and saving a beloved museum that educates thousands of local kids. As mayor, Donna works with the following committees: Central Coast Community Energy Policy Board, City Select Committee, the Library Financing Authority, Homelessness 2x2 Committee, the Measure U Implementation Working Group, the Santa Cruz County Consolidated Redevelopment Successor Agency Oversight Board, and the Santa Cruz Metropolitan Transit District Board. Donna has worked in coastal resource and watershed management for over 20 years, focusing her work on the watersheds and coastal lands of Central Coast of California. She has facilitated over several watershed management plans, endangered species programs, regional restoration efforts, and conservation organization collaborations and partnerships. Over the past 20 years, she has raised over $35 million in funds to facilitate protection and restoration of lands and waters on the Central Coast. Donna says, "I believe strongly in the old adage, act locally, think globally." She lives in Santa Cruz, California with her wife and 2 dogs and spends her free time hiking, gardening, cooking, traveling, and surfing.
Hi, I'm Donna Meyers, and I'm the outgoing mayor of the city of Santa Cruz. And I couldn't be more excited to really spend one of my last days as mayor talking about the Homeless Garden Project. Over the last 2 years, I've spent a lot of time trying to understand the impact of this organization, as well as the things that they're striving to do in the future. And it's nothing short of not just inspiring, but it really puts a perspective on all the difficult social issues facing our society and how one organization really just methodically thinking through how to care for people makes a huge impact. And so I think of the Homeless Garden Project as a future and steady partner with the city of Santa Cruz as we move through. And I hope that the city can become a partner that really expands what Homeless Garden Project students and clients can experience. And I look for things in the future like helping to steward our parks areas and open space areas, and getting training in not only agriculture, but also possibly environmental restoration and stewarding land. I'm a biologist, and I know that due to climate change, we need to grow our food locally, and then we also are going to have to unfortunately restore the areas that are destroyed by wildfire. We're going to have to protect our watersheds. And I can't think of a better group of people who can help us provide jobs for people who need it most, and who can find comfort and solace in nature and help us restore our community, because restoration is of the soul, it's of nature. And we as a city are lucky to have this organization, and I think they're one of the most important organizations. Their impact is felt every day here. And that is why I'm just thrilled to end, on a note of thanks for the Homeless Garden Project. We are faced very much with a hard homeless problem here in Santa Cruz, but I am very hopeful after this last 2 years of where we can change the tide here. And we won't be able to help everyone, and not everyone will want help. But I think with the fabric of organizations and people and resources, and now really a full commitment by the city to dive in and to be a participant in helping and healing people get out of homelessness, I think we'll start to make progress. We have to. We have to be a city of hope. We can't be a city of neglect and a city of ignoring some of the biggest societal issues we have. So I'm excited about this relationship. I have great admiration for the leadership, especially Darian and the board, and I just congratulate you on an amazing year. And we will do what we can do to help, and that includes your Poganip dream. So hope you have a wonderful holiday, everybody, and please celebrate and support the Homeless Garden Project at the end of 2021. We're going to be doing great things in 2022. Thanks.
It's now my honor to introduce Sonja Brunner. She's the current Vice Mayor of Santa Cruz and will be sworn in as the new mayor on December 14th. In addition, she is the Director of Operations at the Downtown Association of Santa Cruz since 2017. Sonja has been a dedicated volunteer in our community and is also a commissioner at the Housing Authority of the County of Santa Cruz and a previous member of the Women in Business Steering Committee. As a city council member, Sonja sits on the City Council Ad Hoc Revenue Committee, the Homelessness 2x2 Committee, and Visit Santa Cruz County Board of Directors. I'd like to welcome Sonja.
Thank you, Gail Pellerin. My name is Sonja Brunner, and I am the new incoming mayor of the city of Santa Cruz. And I'm so happy to be here today to celebrate Homeless Garden Project and their work that they've done all year long. This is a wonderful organization, and they have many programs that benefit many community members in our city, as well as the entire community. I know I've become familiar with the Homeless Garden Project through their downtown retail store, the Homeless Garden Project store, and many of their items that are for sale here have really been wonderful, amazing creations that I know many people in the community, when they come downtown, like to stop and support by purchasing one of the items, be it a baking mix or a wreath grown in the garden and various other items. Overall, the Homeless Garden Project, as an organization, I'm looking forward to partnering during this upcoming year. I think we have a very great need for job support and support services in this arena that help our community members experiencing homelessness and helps them gain skills, especially in the area of agriculture and farming and gardening. Those are big skills that move us forward in a global time of climate action, and having just the wonderful support to get connected to affordable housing and other services that are needed is really where, as mayor, I hope to really support and really work together with Homeless Garden Project this upcoming year. I know some of the other organizations, for example, Downtown Streets team has also been a great component in our community to support those that just need extra guidance and help connecting to whatever resource they need, whether it's creating a resume or getting connected to a driver's license and other basic needs. So I'm really happy to be celebrating here with Homeless Garden Project.
Thank you so much to our mayors, Donna Meyers and Sonja Brunner. My name is Derry Gansorn, and I'm the Executive Director of the Homeless Garden Project. And we're here at our downtown store in Santa Cruz at 1338 Pacific Avenue. I get to introduce our next speaker, our trainee, Dave Hagee. Dave started as a trainee in October, but this wasn't his first time in our program. He also participated in 2009. Since that time, we've evolved our program. We clarified our goal and that we want to work with people who want to use our program to get into a job and housing. We shortened our program from a 3-year program to a 1-year program. We introduced evidence-based practices, including additional supports and structures, to provide a real opportunity to our trainees to find the tools they need to build a home in the world. Dave's motivation and commitment show up very clearly. He understands what it takes to be a committed program participant, including having an open mind and being open to positive change. Not only do I notice this, but the trainees on our crew also recognize it. He's a great team player. Dave shares at the project that he's a realist, and I also see and celebrate his hope. And now please welcome Dave Hagee.
Hi, my name is David Hagee. I'm a trainee at the Homeless Garden Project. I would like to start by saying that I am not one who likes to be in the spotlight. I find this to be awkward and humbling, sharing of myself with all of you, and at the same time I consider it an honor and something to be proud of. My first experience with the Homeless Garden Project was 13 years ago, 2009. I was a closed-minded, drug-addicted homeless person with a bad attitude. I was given an opportunity to work for the Homeless Garden Project. I did not see it for the positive experience it could have been. I lasted 2 months before I quit. I recently was given a second opportunity to work for HGP again. I started work on October 7th, 2021. I jumped at the chance. My whole attitude and outlook has changed from then to now. Through 7 years of recovery from alcohol and drugs and attending and working 12-step programs, I am a changed person. Now I can see clearly the benefits of working for HGP. I've lived in Santa Cruz for 30 years. I've been homeless for more than half. I've recently been homeless again for the last year. There is a stigma that comes with being homeless. I was finding it hard to find a job. I was desperate to find work, a source of income, so I could afford my basic needs. I could not pay my phone bill or do laundry. I was at a point where I was starting to lose hope. Then I ran into Derek. She told me that the Homeless Garden Project had a few positions open and that I should apply. So I met with Evan and Francesca, went through the 2-week trial hire period, and got hired on as a trainee. Now it is 1.5 months later, and I feel so much better about myself. I got back some of my self-esteem. I can afford to pay for my basic needs and a few extras. I bought a nice bike for transportation, and soon I will have storage to keep my things safe, and so I don't have to carry a 50-pound backpack everywhere I go. The Homeless Garden Project has given me that and so much more. I get paid to learn about farming and agriculture and to work on myself and grow spiritually. HGP has connected me with social workers to help me to achieve my goals. For example, help with my resume, help to find future employment, and help with finding affordable housing. The Homeless Garden Project has given me the tools and the help that I need to succeed. Being homeless, I am never happy, but sometimes I am content. Since I started working for HGP and earning a paycheck, I have been content. My God, just having a bike that's not stolen is a godsend. I used to have to walk everywhere, about 8 miles a day for most of a year. Now I have a storage unit, a place to keep my 50-pound backpack and my other things safe, and it also doubles as a dressing room. I also have a way to charge my phone so I don't have to steal electricity from a church. Even though I sort of have permission, it still feels like stealing. I am really grateful for these things that most people take for granted. I'm a jack of all trades. I know a little about a lot of things, but I do not have a particular skill set to earn a prevailing wage in today's job market. So an achievable goal for me as far as future employment will be working full-time permanent for some place like Safeway or New Leaf Market. Not exactly rewarding, but it will help pay the bills. One of my other goals as far as affordable housing goes is really more like a dream. What if after living in Santa Cruz for 30 years, I could wind up in one of those tiny apartments in the St. George on the 3rd or 4th floor overlooking Front Street? For me, that would be the same as some wealthy person living in a high-rise condo, considering we live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. Wouldn't that be awesome? In closing, I would like to thank you for your time and in allowing me to share my Homeless Garden Project experience with you.
We got to hear from Dave about his dreams and goals. I want to let you know about our Finding Flatmates program. The goal of this program is to connect our trainees to rental options in the community. If you have a room, studio, or housing unit available, you can find out more about this program on our website. I hope you've enjoyed seeing our store in this video and that you'll come shop with us. Above all, I want to thank you for your countless acts of generosity, contributing time and funds to make this work possible. Have a wonderful holiday.